It was a tense and shocking moment. On July 13, 2024, during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, former President Donald Trump was the target of an assassination attempt. As gunshots rang out, chaos erupted. Secret Service agents rushed to shield the former president. And in the ensuing panic, a brave firefighter, Corey Comparatore, lost his life while protecting others. Trump, however, emerged unscathed, later standing before the nation and declaring, "I stand before you by the grace of Almighty God." Many supporters saw his survival as a divine act, a miraculous intervention at a critical moment. But could it have been mere chance? That he moved his head at just the right moment, causing the assailant to miss? Is it correct to attribute such events to divine will, or could there be another explanation for what people perceive as miracles or divine protection? This brings us to the controversial and fascinating world of the God helmet. How does the God helmet work? The device uses solenoids, coils of wire, to generate fluctuating magnetic fields. These fields are carefully applied to the temporal lobes, the regions of the brain associated with spiritual perceptions. As these magnetic fields oscillate, they stimulate neurons in these areas, creating sensations such as a presence in the room, a feeling of floating, or even visions, experiences often reported during religious or mystical moments. Persinger's experiments yielded fascinating results. About 80% of participants reported unusual sensations. Some felt a deep spiritual presence, while others experienced profound peace, or a sensation of floating. However, these studies were not without controversy. Some critics argue that the experiences could be explained by suggestion or the placebo effect rather than the helmet itself. Recent research adds a new dimension to this discussion. A 2017 study published in Religion, Brain and Behavior found that a purely aesthetic helmet, one with no functional components, could still produce mystical experiences if participants believed it was real. Researchers from the University of Amsterdam discovered that people who identified as more spiritual were more likely to report these experiences, highlighting the power of belief over the technology itself. Similarly, Michiel van Elk, a researcher at the University of Leiden, used a sham God helmet to show that mystical experiences could occur purely due to the placebo effect. Van Elk's research also explored the placebo effect in psychedelic experiences. In a controlled setting mimicking psychedelic environments, with ambient music, psychedelic art, and color-changing lights, participants reported altered states of consciousness, even when given a placebo. This suggests that context, suggestion, and belief play significant roles in shaping spiritual and mystical experiences, whether induced by a device or a substance. These findings raise intriguing questions. Is what we consider a divine experience purely a construct of the mind? Can technology or substances be used to enhance or replicate these experiences? The God helmet and related research opened doors to understanding the brain's capacity for creating what we perceive as spiritual or mystical events. While some may continue to see divine intervention in human experiences, devices like the God helmet provide a fascinating scientific perspective. Whether driven by faith or science, the quest to understand our perceptions and the power of belief continues. This video does not attempt to hurt any religious, political, or other sentiments. It neither supports nor rejects any belief, but aims to explore the science behind the God helmet and its potential implications.